presentation of BFA Sports. We are live from Arcadia University Stadium, Ambler Field, or Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania, for game 1 of 5 today from the College Dreamstream series. Hello, everybody. I am Vin Ebenu, here to guide you through this journey today. We got a lot of exciting baseball today here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, PA. First up, it'll be the New Jersey Marlins, the visiting team, and the home team for this contest will be the Titus Baseball Academy. Hunter D. Carlantonio is the pitcher on the mound. Pardon me, allergies kicking in. There we go, now we're good. Voice is primed and ready to go. We'll take a look at the New Jersey Marlins starting lineup. Nick Russo will start things off, followed by Braden Cimarelli, Andrew Garcia in the 3-hole. Cleaning up is Antonio Destrabetz, Vinny Vergona. It will be playing shortstop. Hunter Krabig at third. Bottom of the order, Pat Mackey, Luca Burrier, and Marcus Athatoria will be playing second base. Noah Achaski will be on the pitching mound for the Marlins in the bottom of the first inning. A little chilly, little cool here in Pennsylvania, well, in New Jersey as well this morning. Here, the BFA crew, we made the trip out from New Jersey to PA. Happy to be here, and so do these New Jersey Marlins as well. And about ready to go. Titus has finished up their warm-ups. Give you a look at them in the field as well. Ashwin is in left. Mike DeLoso in center. Matt Dasher is in right field. At third base, Joe Russo. At shortstop, C.J. Moxley. Reed Mamula is at second base. Max Barthaff at third. Behind the plate is Gavin Durant. First pitch is a strike. And we are underway from Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Nick Russo, the hitter. Scorches that over to shortstop. Clean play and a strong throw by C.J. Moxley, and there's one gone. Get our first look at C.J. Moxley over at shortstop. Number 26 in your programs. Braden Cimarelli from Central Regional High School in Bayville, section of Berkeley Township in Ocean County, New Jersey. And slices that one foul. Playing left field this morning. So an hour 45 time limit. Can't start a new inning after an hour 45. And that one smoked to the fence. Testing out our mic cam. 0-2. Thanks for joining us here. A little breakfast and baseball on BFA Sports. Let's play. The 0-2 from Hunter D. Carlantonio is blooped into right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Oh, no. Wow. Looked like it hugged the fair side of the line. Umpire on the home plate ruling it foul. So Brandon Cimarelli get another opportunity. And Hunter D. Carlantonio, chance to retire him. Cimarelli calls time. And D. Carlantonio ties up his cleats. Looks like everybody's ready to go here. So game 1 of 5 of the day. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Cimarelli down looking for out number 1. So D. Carlantonio benefits from that foul ball ruling, and there's 2 away. Andrew Garcia now the hitter for the Marlins. From Brick Memorial High School, one of 2 high schools in Brick Township in Ocean County. That one off the end of the bat to short. Moxley's got it. Impressive play to first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the first. Titus coming to bat next on BFA Sports and Game Changer. Noah Dahosky taking his warm-up pitches ahead of the bottom of the first inning. Marlins went down 1, 2, 3 in the top half. Here's the lineup for Titus Baseball Academy. The pitcher, Hunter DiCarlantonio, will lead things off. Reed Mamula will follow him, then Joey Rusto. Austin Sherman, then C.J. Moxley, who made a couple nice plays in the top of the inning. Max Bartoff, Mike Deloso, Asher Wynn, J.J. Lai, Aiden Alston, and Matt Daisher round things out. Titus hitting 13 in the lineup. New Jersey Marlins going with
Andrew,
9.
you're my new best friend. Just call me Lito, right? Yes, sir.
Home plate umpire easy here, introducing himself to Hunter DiCarlantonio. Got impressive mics here at Skip Wilson Field as part of BFA Sports, which is good. You hear the barrel of the bats going into the infield, and we could all hear the home plate umpire's calls. Take a look at the Marlins defense. Braden Cimarelli in left, Nick Russo in center, Antonio Desterbats in right. At third base, Hunter Kraby. At shortstop, Vinny Verjana. At second base, Marcos Athorda. And at first base, Luca Berrier. Behind the plate is Andrew Garcia. And the righty, Noah Dahosky, getting his warm-ups in. No number, as you could tell. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5 today, and we'll show you that as we go to break throughout the course of the games today. Five game on the docket. Coming up at around 11:35 is the Ambler Boilmakers and Titus Baseball. Then at 1:40, Philly Bandits Black and Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes. At 3:45, Baseball U Pennsylvania National 17U against Philly Bandits Red. And at 6 o'clock, Baseball U PA National 17U versus the Ambler Boilmakers. I have it all for you today on BFA Sports. Meeting on the mound for the Marlins.
What a difference a day makes, huh? It's a mess yesterday.
Saw some rain over the weekend. Most of the Northeast did. We've had some thunderstorms on and off over the last week, certainly over the weekend as well. Some booms of thunder yesterday. Some monsoon rain at times as well. And it's all cleared up in a nice cool morning, almost like an early spring or early fall kind of feel to the morning today. I think temps are supposed to get into the low to mid 80s today. Ready to go here in the bottom of the first, and immediately a booming ground ball to short and a high, long throw to first by Vergona, and DiCarlantonio retired. So 3 of the 4 outs so far in this first inning have gone to shortstop. Hitters coming out there looking to swing. It's a little bit out in front and off the end of the bat. Here's Reed Mamula. Takes a look at a fastball inside, 1-0. From Avon Grove High School here in Pennsylvania. Slices that one into right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So Mamula aboard with a base hit to right. Setting up the table for Joey Russo, playing third base this morning from St. George's Tech High School in Delaware. Again, Titus Baseball Academy hitting 13 today, game 1 of 5 on the day. Here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Again, I am Vin Ebenu. Thanks for joining us. Me and the crew here on BFA Sports. That pitch outside to Russo. Austin Sherman on deck for Titus. Wind picking up a little bit here. Runners taking off for second. That one grounded in the hole to short. And no play. So it'll be an infield single for Joey Russo as Mamula stops at second. And Vergona had a tough time trying to pick that up and fire it over to first. He was looking at second as well, but ended up eating it. And now it's first and second, nobody out. Or one out, excuse me.
Play.
So a lot of balls going in the direction of the shortstop area for both sides so far. 2 on 1 out. Here's the cleanup man, Sherman. That one's bounced in the dirt. A wild pitch to the backstop will send the runners to second and third. Big backstop here at Skip Wilson Field and a lot of foul territory, almost Oakland Coliseum-esque. 330 down each line, 370 in the left and right center gaps, and 400 to central center. So wild pitch by Dahosky. 1-0 to Sherman. Fastball goes a little upstairs, as you heard from the home plate umpire. Coming in at 69 miles per hour. Pitch. This is just off the plate, 3-0. So Dahosky in a little bit of a pickle here. Mamula off third, Russo off second. And joining them on the bases is Sherman with a 1-out walk. So a grounder to short, and then a single to right, and an infield single to short, followed up by a walk. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Moxley. Made a couple impressive picks at shortstop and a couple strong throws as well in the top half of the first. The RBI opportunity here in the bottom half, and a breaking ball misses a little up high, 1-0. There's a dancing curveball that went above everything. 1-0. To third, off his chest in the strong throw. Run scores Hunter Kingery. Retires Moxley, but it's 1-0 Titus on the RBI grounder to third.
We got time, my time.
So 2 outs now. Runners on second and third. Mamula was able to score. Russo now on third. Sherman at second. Moxley retired 5-3. So second and third, 1 out. Here's the number 6 hole hitter, Max Bartolf.
Strike.
Takes a look at a fastball in the inside corner, 0-1. From Sun Valley High School in Pennsylvania. Playing first base this morning. Dahosky to the backstop again. This time it's a pass ball, and it's another run for Titus. Russo comes on in. Heading to third is Sherman. So Dahosky on the mound and Garcia behind the plate, trying to get on the same page. Soft contact inning for Titus. Pitch upstairs. The only ball that left the infield was that single to right by Reed Mamula. Infield playing back, except at third base for the Marlins. Pitch outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 the count on Bartolf. And the pitch is a little below, another walk. Second walk of the inning issued by Dahosky. Runners on the corners, 2 out. 7th batter of the inning coming up for Titus Baseball Academy. Mike Deloso takes a look at a fastball outside, 1-0. Some early contact by Titus has kept the Huskies' pitch count in reasonable check. It's at 15 at the moment, and a quick check at first on Bartov. Just 7 pitches in the top half of the inning by Hunter DiCarlantonio. And the 1-0, runner's taken off for second, and did that hit him? Yes, it did. So Deloso trying to get out of the way. It ends up looked like hitting him between the shoulders and the back. So the bases reloaded for Titus. Bartov will take second. Was running on the pitch, so no steal. And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound. 8th batter of the inning coming up in Ash Wynn. Again, a soft contact inning. Started, Hunter DiCarlantonio grounded to short. Single by Reed Mamula to right. Infield single in the shortstop hole by Joe Russo. Austin Sherman walked. C.J. Moxley grounded to third. Max Bartov walked. And Deloso was hit by a pitch.
Let's go, wrap it up.
So the Huskies been able to keep it in the infield. He had a wild pitch. Garcia had a pass ball. And that helped Titus get 2 early runs here. Marlins looking to keep it at 2-0. Asher Wynn, the hitter from Pencrest High School in Pennsylvania. Good block there by Garcia behind the dish, 1-0. J.J. Lai on deck. And the pitch. Chopper foul. And, well, doing his part. Having to do that is Austin Sherman over there at third. Stepped right in front of his third base coach.
Let's play.
1-1 the count. Pitch number 19 coming. And that's another wild pitch and another run for Titus. The Husky couldn't grip that breaking ball, and it ended up flying to the right of Garcia. Sherman comes on in to score. Heading to third is Bartov. And at second is Deloso. So the Husky having some trouble finding some command and control of the strike zone. Deals low there. And 3-1. Ball away from reloading the bases. Pitch to win. And that one's low. Third walk of the inning given up by the Husky along with a hit by pitch. And 2 base hits, one to right field, one to the shortstop hole. Here's J.J. Lai. It's all the Husky here, nobody warming up in the bullpen. And a good block by Garcia to prevent a run from coming in. 9th batter of the inning for Titus. They've got 3 runs. Couple wild pitches, a pass ball, and 3 walks and a hit by pitch. So Titus has been patient at the plate, taking the walks, and just taking each base one at a time as the Husky tries to figure things out here on the mound. 2-0. Good grab by Garcia. And nowhere to put J.J. Lai. Bases already loaded. 2 outs. Hunter DiCarlantonio grounded out to lead things off. Ball 4, and another run will come on in for Titus. Bartov will touch the plate. To third, Deloso. Ash Wynn to second. And J.J. Lai aboard at first base. Four 0 Titus, bottom of the first. Marlins went down 1-2-3 in the top half. And an defensive swing toward the first base dugout by Aiden Austin, one of the extra hitters, along with J.J. Lai from Caravel Academy in Delaware. Fastball misses off the plate. That one was about 3-4 inches off the plate. The 1-1, blocked by Garcia, able to keep it in front of the plate. And the count 2-1. Dahosky up to 28 pitches here in the first. Just trying to find some way to wiggle out of this one. And the 2-1. Fastball peppered outside, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runners going to station for Titus here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch. And another walk and another run for Titus. He's walked 5 batters in a row, 6 in the inning. Five nothing Titus with 2 outs here in the first, and that'll be all for Noah Dahosky after 2/3 of an inning pitched, 30 pitches, 5 runs allowed, and just 2 hits. So we'll get a pitching change for the New Jersey Marlins right here. Braden Cimarelli will come in from left field. From Central Regional High School, again in the Bayville section of Berkeley Township in Ocean County. And Central Regional Golden Eagle will come on to try and get out of a bases-loaded jam here in the first inning. Titus has sent 10 batters to the plate. Again, 5 walks in the inning, 5 in a row, and 6 overall. Matt Dasher will come up to the plate as soon as Cimarelli's completed his warm-ups. Let's see if we can get a check for you on who's playing left field now. It doesn't look like Dahosky. It looks like he went right to the dugout. New left fielder into the game for the New Jersey Marlins. Dasher from Avon Grove High School in Pennsylvania. Chance to put up a crooked number for Titus. And low, ball 1. One out. Swing and a miss. Sinker there from Cimarelli in the count 1-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Titus has gotten 5 here in the first. That one swinging a tip into the middle of Garcia, 1-2. So a couple sinkers in the zone by Cimarelli. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And how about that for Braden Cimarelli? Coming in from left field to get the final out of the first inning. 5 runs for Titus. We're going to the second on BFA Sports. It is 5-0 Titus as we go to the second inning. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 5 of the Game Changer College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Game 1 of 5 features Titus Baseball Academy and the New Jersey Marlins. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports for Game 1 of 5 from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. We're excited. It's a beautiful day for baseball here on the first day of July. And leading things off for the Marlins will be the cleanup man, Antonio Desterbats from the Hun School, and swings and misses at a ball diving in the zone, 0-1. Hunter D. Carlantonio out there for his second inning of work and a long rest period and deals way outside. 1-1 the count on the Marlins right fielder. And the pitch. Fastball outside, 2-1. Wind picking up again, on and off this morning. A little bit chilly from the rain that came through the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area. 3-1 the count. So in that bottom of the first, Titus scored 5 runs. They had 6 walks, a hit by pitch, and 2 hits. Sent 11 to the plate. And there's a strike. Full count now.
3, 2.
On the Marlins right fielder. Umpire getting excited, and Dashman's like, hey, why are you getting so excited over a called second strike? Seemed to have a good laugh about it, and that one hit foul. So that strike of his own accord. DiCarlantonio retired the side in the first inning. 2 grounders to shortstop, handled by C.J. Moxley. And a strikeout looking sandwiched in between. 3-2. Swinging a miss. Ball dropped. Throw to first, and safe is Desterban. Ball was dropped by the catcher, Grant. And aboard at first on the strikeout. Or after the strikeout, fielder's choice. So first base runner for the New Jersey Marlins. Here's Vinny Vergona from Toms River High School North. One of 4 high schools in Toms River. 3 public high schools, North, South, and East, and then Donovan Catholic High School. How does he know these things? Well, I am from Toms River. So 1 aboard, Vergona the shortstop, the hitter. Marlins looking to get some hits and runs on the board, fill the columns. Pitch outside. Both teams participated in this Dreamstream series from Ambler, Pennsylvania, or at Skip Wilson Field last August. DiCarlantonio deals outside. Desterbats off first. DiCarlantonio gives him a look and a throw, and that one goes down the right field line. Heading to second is Desterbats on the overthrow, and now he's talking about third, and in there. So a 2-base throwing error by DiCarlantonio as a man at third for the Marlins. Again, a lot of foul territory in the backstop and up and down the first base line, as you'll see here on the Game Changer replay. Just not on the same page with the first baseman Bartov. Threw it wide of the bag. So an E1. Runner on third, nobody out here in the top of the second. 2-0 the count on Vergona. RBI opportunity for him all of a sudden, and takes a look at a strike. DiCarlantonio deals over the fencing and off the facing of the bleachers behind the plate. That foul ball had a little carry to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on third for the New Jersey Marlins. And that one chopped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. Vergona battling up there at the plate. Shortstop for the Marlins here this morning. His counterpart, C.J. Moxley, playing quite a shortstop for the Titus Baseball Academy. Infield in at the corners. And that one's chopped over to Moxley. He's got one play. Nice scoop and a nice strong throw to first. C.J. Moxley having quite a defensive game so far. Marlins get a run on the board as Dastabans comes home. It's a 5-1 ball game. Check it out here in the Game Changer replay. 3 sensational plays at shortstop by C.J. Moxley here in the early going. Gold glove kind of shortstop for Titus Baseball Academy. So base is empty. And bases will remain empty as that one's lined right to first into the glove of Bartov off the bat of Kingby. And just like that, 2 quick outs. Pat Mackey, the DH from Barnegat in Southern Ocean County. Way outside from DeCarlo Antonio, and kick save and a beauty there by Grand behind the dish. Mackey, the DH for the Marlins. Marlins hitting 9. And the 1-0 is waved and a missed. 1-1. Got fooled on a breaking ball, dropping in the zone. 1-1. And breaking ball just misses outside. 2-1. And the 2-1 offering from DeCarlo Antonio is sliced foul off the fencing next to the third base dugout. Coach says, I'll get it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Marlins have gotten 1 run back on the RBI ground out by Vinny Vergona. Once again, the 2-2. And that one's fouled off again. And off the back of somebody's pickup truck in the parking lot. Looks like it's all good, though. Just gave a bounce off the dirt. It wasn't a direct hit. DeCarlo Antonio got 1 strikeout in the first inning. Looking for number 2 here. Shakes off his battery mate and now deals. That one sliced foul off the fencing above the third base dugout. And we'll do it again, 2-2. As Pat Mackey working DeCarlo Antonio here in the second inning, looking for something to get into the outfield for a hit. Just found pitch after pitch, trying to time it up just right. DeCarlo Antonio mixing up the breaking ball with his fastball. And deals that breaking ball outside. Count is now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the offering to Mackey. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball fading away, and DeCarlo Antonio picks up the strikeout. Marlins get a run. It is a 5-1 ball game as we go to the bottom of the second on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 5-1 Titus Baseball Academy over the New Jersey Marlins, part of the Game Changer College Dreamstream series. Here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Mike Dasher. Matt Dasher struck out to end things last inning. Mike is leading things off for Titus and takes a look at a strike from Braden Cimarelli. Came on to retire Matt Dasher. 4 pitches, got the strikeout. It'll be 12-13-1 for Titus Baseball Academy here in the second inning. That one swung on him as strike 2. Titus got 5 runs in the first on 6 hits, a hit batter, and 2 base hits. Just 1 left the infield, and that was inside-out swing to right field by Reed Mamula. That one misses in the dirt, 1-2. Noah DeHosky threw 30 pitches in that first inning. Braden Cimarelli came in from left field to pitch. 1-2. Right back to him. Nice grab. A Gold Glove play off the mound by Cimarelli. 1 away. The Central Regional left fielder, pitcher, making a nice play over there from the New Jersey Marlins. 1 gone here in the bottom of the second. Here's Hunter Skelton. Or Gavin, check that, it's Gavin Grant. Gavin Garrell. That's a chopper in the hole. Diving play at third. It's the shortstop with a long, high throw. Everybody's safe. The runner, Garrell, safe at first. Nice play by Vergona to pick up the ball. We'll check it out here in the Game Changer replay. Vergona got a good grab on it after a diving play by Kingby at third. And it was just too strong of a throw, and timing of it was that the wind picked up as well, so that may have helped sail it. So Garrell aboard on the infield single. Back to the top of the order now at DeCarlo Antonio. And he gets hit by the pitch. Second hit batter, Titus has had 6 walks, 2 hit batters, 3 hits, 2 infield singles. And we're going to get a pinch runner over at second base for the catcher, Garrell. Or a courtesy runner. And Reed Mamula is up at the plate. Had the single to right field, the only hit that's left the infield so far for Titus. First and second, 1 out. And that one chopped foul behind the plate. Game 1 at 5 on the day. Titus Baseball Academy and the New Jersey Marlins. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. And the 0-1. Curveball misses up high, 1-1. Umpire looking for some more baseballs. And a good block behind the dish by Garcia. Two and 1 the count on Mamula. Time is called. We're going to get a courtesy runner at first base in Matt Dasher. Running for the pitcher, DeCarlo Antonio. And the 2-1 from Braden Cimarelli. There's a chopper to third. The runner gets right behind him. The strong throw to first retires Mamula. Hunter Craigby got 1 out. I think he was contesting interference. The motion he's making right now over at third base with the pinch runner heading in that direction. So 2 away. Runners now on second and third for Joey Russo. Russo had an infield single in the shortstop hole his first at bat. Later scored a run. Wind whipping across Skip Wilson Field. Pitch. Swing and a tip into the glove of Garcia. Nothing in one. Or 1-1, excuse me. Austin Sherman on deck for Titus Baseball Academy. 1-1 from the Central Regional Golden Eagle. Blooped into left field. That'll dunk on in for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes another as the ball's bobbled out there in left field. A 2 RBI single for Joey Russo. Second hit of the day. This one drives in a pair. It's 7-1 Titus. Check it out in the Game Changer replay. Just took that belt-high changeup and dunked it into left. You see the ball bobbled out there in left field. And that allowed the second run to score, and Daisher, the courtesy runner. Runner's taken off for second. Throw down by Garcia, wide of the bag, not handled, and that one goes into center field. Easily in the second with a stolen base is Joey Russo. Austin Sherman, the hitter. Walked his first at bat, later came around to score. Runner on second, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. Titus got 5 in the first, 2 more here in the second. That courtesy of the RBI single by Joey Russo, who now is out to a nice lead over there at second base. Good block by Garcia. 2-0 the count to the Titus cleanup hitter. Cimarelli came on with 2 outs in the first to get the final out. Just 4 pitches he needed there, and that one hit foul behind the plate. Not sure if they went off the home plate umpire's foot. 2-1 the count. And fake throw, or as I say, chases him back with his eyes. 4 hits for Titus. 2 of them have left the infield, 1 to right, and 1 to left this inning. And this one is a real throw over to second base. And Russo back safe. There's no rules here at this level, the amount of throws you could have. That's 2 engagements, though. Pitch. Blooped into shallow center field, and that'll dunk on in for a base hit. Coming on in to score is Joey Russo. The throw to the plate a little bit wide. Garcia fires down to second, and he is out. Sherman tried extending it into an RBI double. We'll have to settle with the RBI singles. He's thrown out trying to get to second base. 3 runs in the inning for Titus. It's 8-1 as we go to the third on BFA Sports. Swing and a miss. Ready to go here, top of the third. Vinay Banu here. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. Hunter DiCarlo is second inning of work. That one grounded to first. Off the bat of Luca Burrier, one away. Nice play by Bartov over at first base. And that'll bring up the number 9 hole hitter for the New Jersey Marlins. Spins out of the way on a nasty fastball there. 0-1 to Marcos at a Hara. Pitch to Artahashwa. 1-2 the count to the Marlins second baseman. And the offering from DiCarlo is hit right back to him. And right beyond him as well. And safe on an infield single. Looked like DiCarlo was going down to grab it, and then he just suddenly let it roll. So aboard with an infield single is Artahashwa. One on, one out here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order now with Nick Russo. Grounded short in his first at-bat. Double play depth for Titus. That one misses low, 1-0. Marlins went down 1-2-3 in the first. Throw over to first. Back safely. Marlins still looking for, technically that was their first hit a moment ago by Marcos at a Harshwa. There's a strike. But an infield single at that. They did get a run. The Esterbans reached on strikeout, fielder's choice, and moved along on an E1, ended up coming around to score on a ground out. 1-2 the count to Nick Russo. Throw over to first, and safe is the call. DiCarlo keeping him close. Long pause and long stare, and Nick Russo got tired of waiting and calls time. DiCarlo threw 7 pitches in the first, 23 in the second. He's at 8 right now, and another check at first.
Time is still out. I didn't put it back in play yet.
Field umpire said time is still out. So that throw to first was just a throwing exercise. Wouldn't have counted if they would have tagged him out, in theory. Pitch is hit over to second. And booted a little bit at first, and a nice recovery at second base by Mamula. Or check that, Moxley, who's now playing second base. A little switcheroo in the infield for Titus. Played pretty well at shortstop, and now trying things out at second base. Here is Cimbarelli. Runner on second, 2 outs. Cimbarelli struck out looking in the first, took over pitching in the first as well. Chops it over to second. Moxley, the sure-handed Gold Glover. Underhand toss over to first, and that'll do it. Marlins get a man aboard, and he's stranded at second base. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 8-1 Titus on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the third we go here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania for the Game Changer 2024 College Dreamstream Series here on BFA Sports. On behalf of our entire crew, I am Vinna Benu saying thank you for joining us here today. Game 1 of 5 on the docket. CJ Moxley, who's played so well in the field, will lead things off here in the third. He's 0 for 1, grounded to third base in the first inning. Takes a look at a strike from Cimarelli. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for Titus. Or excuse me, 5, 6, and 7. Popped up. Foul territory, and a lot of it. And that one falls up against the fencing out of the reach of Burrier. So a long, loud strike. 0-2 the count on the Titus second baseman at the moment. Play the first couple innings at shortstop. Move it over to second base in the third inning. And good snag behind the dish by Garcia. 1-2 the count on Moxley. Wind picking up again here at Skip Wilson Field. Breaking ball hit high in the air into left. And coming in, making the catch. One away is Mackey. Mackey moving from the DH spot after Dahosky came out of the game. Pitched, got 2/3 of an inning of work done in the first. There's a strike. Max Bartoff played a good first base today. Sun Valley High School here in Pennsylvania. He walked and scored in the first inning, and lines that one foul. Quickly 0-2. Mostly sunny skies, couple of clouds here and there, but a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. 8-1 Titus. They got 5 in the first, 3 more in the second. And that breaking ball swung on and missed by Bartoff. 2 gone. And Cimarelli's found himself in a little bit of a groove here in the third inning. That is his second strikeout. Came on with 1 out, or 2 outs, excuse me, in the first inning. Struck out Matt Dasher swinging. Gave up the 3 in the second. It's his second strikeout. Started the game and left. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Deloso. Had the trees beyond the left center field fence in his sight. The 0-1. That one misses a little bit too high. 1-1 the count on the Titus center fielder. And the pitch is popped up. Shallow right field and an easy catch for Anna Harshwa. And that'll do it here in the third. 1-2-3 goes Titus here in the third. They lead 8-1 as we go to the fourth inning. Part of the Game Changer 2024 College Dreamstream Series here on BFA Sports. To the top of the fourth inning we go here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Titus Baseball Academy leads New Jersey Marlins by a score of 8-1. Andrew Garcia leading things off from Brick Memorial High School. Pops that one foul, first base side and out of play. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. I am Vin Ebenu. We appreciate you starting your Monday morning and your July with us as well. Today's the first day of July. We got 5 games today from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. 0-1 the count on Garcia, and he dances out of the way of that one. It's 1-1 on the Marlins catcher. Grounded to shortstop in the first inning. Marlins got a run in the third. They did get one hit, an infield single, looking to get some offense cooking here in the fourth. Strike on the outside corner with the fastball pumped in there by DiCarlantonio. 1-2 the count on the Marlins catcher. 3, 4, and 5 in the order for the Marlins, and that's a dribbler over to third. Strong throw to first by Russo, and the scoop by Bartov. One gone here in the fourth. DiCarlantonio's got a lot of grounders. He's got 2 strikeouts, or check that, 3, 2 swinging, 1 looking. No flyouts, so it's been a quiet game for the Titus outfield. A lot of grounders, mostly to shortstop or second base. We had that one over to third.
Strike.
Strike called.
You got your hand up, don't mean you're getting time, all right? Okay.
Home plate umpire mic'd up for us today. Appreciate that. Time called by the third base coach, manager. See if we could listen in. Yeah, wind picking up there, so. Looks like it was something about Banner stepping in and out of the box. Extra bats is an 0-1 count on him. Wind whipping across Skip Wilson Field, and that probably affected that ball in some way as that one's chopped off the plate. Dasher bats up. Vinny Vergona on deck for the New Jersey Marlins, trailing 8-1. DiCarlantonio deals. To the backstop it goes. 1-2 the count. Again, he's got 3 strikeouts, as mentioned, and good chunk of groundouts. There was that line out over to first base in the second inning, but not a single fly out to the outfield so far off the bats of Marlins hitters. The 1-2, sliced foul off the fencing near the third base dugout. We'll do it again at 1-2. Just over an hour into the game. And the 1-2 coming from DiCarlantonio. Chopper over to second. Moxley on fire all game long. Retires Destrabance for out number 2. Oh, yep. Got another new second baseman there. And Mamula going back to second base. He was there in the first couple innings, and Moxley went over to second base last inning. Now Mamula back over there here in the fourth. So rotating the double play combination in the last couple innings is Titus.
Strike.
Strike called to Vinny Vergona. 2 gone. The shortstop from Toms River High School North in Ocean County, New Jersey.
Strike.
Strike called to him there. Taking a look at 2 heaters in the zone. DiCarlantonio looking for a quick fourth inning. The little hesitation move, and that one misses a little bit low. He thought he had it, as did the entire Titus infield, but Vergona able to check his swing, and that pitch looked a little bit low. In any event, 1-2 the count. Vergona gets another opportunity here and swings and misses strike 3. And DiCarlantonio makes quick work of the Marlins here in the fourth inning. 1-2-3 they go. 8-1 the score as we go to the bottom of the fourth on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the fourth we go. It is 8-1 Titus Baseball Academy over the New Jersey Marlins. Game 1 of 5 on the day from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. All part of the Game Changer 2024 College Dreamstream Series here on BFA Sports. Thank you for joining us this morning on a windy morning, but first day of July and a beautiful day for baseball here in Pennsylvania. It'll be 8-9-10, for Titus. Here in the fourth inning, Ash Wynn, the hitter. He walked in the first, coming up for the second time here in the fourth inning. Cimarelli came on with 2 outs in the first, back out there. 2-0 the count on the Titus left fielder, at least to start. Titus has made a couple of changes in the infield this game. Switching C.J. Moxley and Reed Mamula between short and third over the last couple innings. Showing a little versatility in the infield. 2-1, a chopper over to third. Hustling to first, and retired for our number 1 is Asher Wynn. Nice play over there at third by Hunter Krabig. Krabig has played a nice third base here for the New Jersey Marlins. J.J. Lai. Just low. Again, if you're hearing the umpire is mic'd up behind the plate. Appreciate him doing that for us. No 1-0.
Strike.
In there for a strike.
One of each.
Count 1-1 to one of the 2 extra hitters in the Titus. Check that 3 for the Titus Baseball Academy. Popped up. That one's heading our way. And roll into the parking lot.
1-2.
2-2 the count. Or check that 1-2 on Lai. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. Uncle Charlie. Cimarelli drops the hammer with the curveball on J.J. Lai. 2 gone. It's the nastiest curveball of the day so far by the Central Regional High School student and athlete Braden Cimarelli.
Strike.
Pumps in a fastball to Aiden Alston. L1 in the hole and into left field for a base hit. 2-out single for Alston. Mackey tosses it in. First hit of the day for Alston. He had walked in the first inning, but aboard for the second time. Matt Dasher struck out swinging in the first. This is the second time Titus batter is facing Braden Cimarelli. He came in to strike out Matt Dasher to end the first inning on 4 pitches. Pumps in a fastball, a little 2-in, 1-0 the count. Mike Dasher is on deck. Matt up at the plate, and a 1-0 count. Runner on first with 2 gone. 1-0, runner staying put. It is low 2-0.
2 balls.
I think the weather report said it's supposed to get into the mid-80s today. Hoping for that and a little less wind. Feels more like spring this morning. Runner's going. Ball is high. Throw down to second, a little wide of the bag. Reaching over to grab it is the second baseman, Altara. Stolen base for Aiden Austin. And 3-0 the count on Matt Dasher. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And the pitch is a pitch outside. So after getting 2 straight outs, Cimarelli gives up the single to Austin and walks Matt Dasher. First and second. 2 outs for Titus Baseball Academy. And here is Mike Dasher. It went back to the mound to start things in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day. In the dirt, good block by Garcia. Wind feels like it's still part of that storm that came through the area last night. And the pitch. There's a chopper to third. Picked up cleanly, and a strong throw goes down the right field line. So the error at third base by Kangby allows another run to come on in for Titus. It's 9-1, and what the Marlins were hoping would have been the final out of the inning. Just a tough hop over there at third base, and Kraybig couldn't come up, throw it cleanly. So Austin scores from second. Dasher, Matt runs over to third. Mike is at second. Board on the E5. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Grell lines it over to short. And he's retired. And that'll do it. Titus gets a run on the error. They lead 9-1 as we go to the 5th on BFA Sports. To the top of the 5th inning we go from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. I am Finn Abanu. Hunter Krabig, product of Southern Regional High School in the Manahawkin section of Stafford Township in Ocean County. Krabig lined out to first in his first at-bat. Marlins just have the one hit back in the 3rd inning. It was an infield single that got right by DiCarlantino, and he gets Krabig to ground out to second here, 1 away. Pat Mackey started the game as DH, went out to left field in the 1st inning. He's up. Struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. See CJ Moxley over there. At second this inning, kind of rotating. Well, looks like Joe Russo now at shortstop. Mackey slices that one to foul, 0-1. One out here, top of the 5th. It's been all Titus today. Oh, one is outside, 1-1. It's been a steady dose of wind, and somebody's chair just fell onto the grass. That's off the, not near the hands of the bat there. A grounder to second, and Mackey retired for out number 2 by Moxley. Check it out here in the Game Changer replay. Just above his hands is where he swung. You could tell off the sound of the bat. Yeah, nice game for C.J. Moxley in the field today. Playing a little shortstop, playing a little second. 2 gone here in the 5th. Moxley was retired them both. And that one off the fencing behind the plate, and a loud ding off the bat of Luca Burrier. Burrier, 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch, fouled off the fencing, 0-2. He's played a good first base today for the Marlins, has Burrier. And the 0-2. Misses low and away, 1-2. DiCarlantonio's looked pretty good for Titus Baseball Academy. And Hunter deals. Fouled off again by Burrier. Hunter DiCarlantonio has 4 strikeouts, a lot of ground outs. Pitching to contact. He's gotten a lot of grounders going to shortstop or second base. Once again, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Powers a fastball by Burrier. And again, 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they did in the 4th. And it's 9-1 Titus as we go to the bottom of the 5th on BFA Sports. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Here from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. Titus Baseball Academy leads the New Jersey Marlins by a score of 9-1. Third pitcher of the day coming on for the Marlins, Vinny Vergona. Started the game at shortstop. We'll move over to the mound. 3 1/3 inning from Braden Cimarelli. 4 runs scored while he was on the mound. Not all of them earned, a couple of them. Pitch from Vergona in there for a strike. Top of the order here for Titus and Hunter DiCarlo-Antonio, who's looked spectacular on the pitching mound. Grounded out to shortstop in the first, hit by a pitch and scored in the second, and he flies this one out to center, and a nice running catch out there in center by Nick Russo. Wind was carrying that one toward right center and even banking for a base hit for DiCarlo-Antonio. Not to be. Russo flies out to center field. Here's Reed Mamula. Fouled off the fencing. Single to right field in the first inning. Later came around to score after moving along the base pass to third on a wild pitch. Grounded to third base in the second inning. And Vergona coming in, pumping and strikes. Popped up and foul out of play. Heading toward the parking lot, 0-2. Not too many fly balls hit by either team today. That one you saw, affected by the wind. 1-2 the count on the Titus second baseman or third baseman or shortstop as he's moved around the infield today. Breaking ball hit in the hole to short. Clean field, strong throw, stretch not in time is the throw to get Mamula, so he's aboard on an infield single. Got some defensive changes for the New Jersey Marlins here in the 5th. See the wind constantly whipping around here. Joey Russo, the hitter, he's 2 for 2. Couple singles, couple runs scored. He's had himself a good day. Playing good third base as well for Titus Baseball Academy. Or shortstop. 1-0 the count. 1 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Game 1 of 5 of the day. Second one here for all 5 from Skip Wilson Field. Second one scheduled to start at approximately 11:35 a.m. So just a little more than a half hour from now. So hang with us on the BFA Live Sports YouTube channel for all 5 games today. Safe at first is Mamula. As you finish up your breakfast and get ready for lunch, we got some more games on the docket today, and a couple more this afternoon. One at 6 o'clock to end things. Throw down to second base from Garcia. Bounces in front of the bag. A stolen base for him. Reed Mamula.
2-1.
Two and 1 the count on Russo. Runner in scoring position now for Titus. Dancing off the bag at second is Mamula.
Right.
Strike in there. Russo tried to check his swing. That was over the plate as well. 2-2 the count now on the Titus 3-hole hitter. And the offering, and he's got it. And the umpire said that did hit him. I was going to say, it was hard to tell if that hit him in the jersey or not. It looks like it did. So Joey Russo aboard after being hit with the pitch. Runners on first and second, one away. Vinny Vergona on in relief here in the 5th. Got a fly out to center. And then a single and a hit by pitch. Here's the cleanup man, Austin Sherman.
Strike.
Takes a strike. Had an RBI single in the second inning, walked in the first inning, and the leader came around to score. Vergona watching Mamula dance off the bag and then deals strike number 2 to Sherman. Double play depth for the New Jersey Marlins infield. And a pickoff play. Throw to third, and they got Mamula in a rundown. And he's tagged out trying to slide into second as his teammate Joey Russo was already occupying the bag. So in a rundown long enough to get Russo to second. Now 2 away here in the 5th. Nice pickoff play by Vinny Vergona and the Marlins infield. So 1-5-6. 1-2, meanwhile, on Austin Sherman. Runner at second, 2 away. Vergona checks on the dancing Russo as that one's hit in the hole to left field for a base hit. Russo rounding third, being waved home. Throw to the plate, not to be made as the ball's juggled in the infield by Kangby. And it's now a 10-1 Titus lead here in the 5th. RBI base hit for Austin Sherman. Check it out on the game changer replay here. Just a solid knock to left. Mackey came up with it and threw a low to third. And we got a new third baseman in there as well. It appears anyway. Oh, no, that is Kangby. Fouled back to the fencing by Moxley. He's 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. Check this. So 2 flyouts in the game off the Titus bats. Throw to first and back safely is Sherman. Runner on first, 2 outs. 10-1 Titus here in the bottom of the 5th. CJ Moxley's played a really web gem of a game at short and second. Runner's taken off for second. Throw down. Hops in front of the bag off the glove of the second baseman Artara. And in there with the stolen bases, Austin Sherman. So Garcia unable to get him out there. 1-1 the count on Moxley. Vergona checks on the runner. That one popped up and heading in our direction. Off the facing of the bleachers. Nobody's sitting there. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes on Moxley, with Sherman leading off second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. A run in. It's 10-1. Vergona deals outside. Good grab by Garcia. 2-2 the count on Moxley. Wind picking up a little bit more. The 2-2. Check swing, and the home plate umpire says he did indeed go around. So that'll end things here in the 5th for Vinny Vergona and company. 10-1 Titus as we go to the 6th inning here on BFA Sports. back here, top of the 6th inning. And we got a new pitcher for Titus. That is Matt Dasher after 5 innings from Hunter D. Carlentino to Antonio. Wind picking up here. There's a strike to Marcos Adathortha. 1-1 the count. Got some news and notes to pass along as well. 2-1. So the home plate umpire stood between innings was telling both coaches that from this point onward in this game, it'll be 5 batters or 3 outs, whatever happens first. 2-1 the count. And swing and a miss on the Dasher sinker. Titus, the home plate umpire said the Titus coach was reporting an 11-1 score, so I think that prompted the home plate umpire to say 5 batters with 3 outs the rest of the way. Called strike 3, 1 away. So Dasher out of the bullpen, so to speak, and gets a strikeout for the first out. Top of the order now for the Marlins and Nick Russo. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts, 1 to second, 1 to shortstop. One gone here in the top of the 6th.
Strike.
And there's a strike to Russo. Oh, on the count on Russo. That one blooped and in front of the dugout. 0-2 on Nick Russo. And that one fouled off. Count remains 0-2 on the Marlins center fielder.
All right, here we go.
10-1 the score. Just going through my Titus book. I have 10 runs circled. 0-2 the count on Russo. Fouled off the fencing. Just missed going into the bleachers on top of the first base dugout. So Russo battling up there, looking for something to square up and get aboard with a hit. Just 1 hit for the New Jersey Marlins. It was an infield single back in the 3rd inning. The 0-2. Dribbler to short. It'll be the third baseman firing for the out. Nice play over there at the hot corner from Joey Russo. And certainly a good stretch at the other end by Burrier. 2 gone here in the 6th. Here is Braden Cimarelli. 3 1/3 out of the bullpen for him. It started the game in left field. Cimarelli struck out looking in the 1st and grounded to 2nd in the 3rd. Swing and a miss. It was more of a defensive swing there as that fastball was tailing inside. First of 5 games on the day from Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Pennsylvania. And that one muscled towards shortstop and caught on the line by C.J. Moxley, having himself a game in the infield. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins here in the top of the 6th. And that'll do it. So a home plate umpire calling game there. So Titus wins this one by a score of 10-1. The Titus Baseball Academy over the New Jersey Marlins. Game 1 of 5 of the day here in the Game Changer 2024 College Dreamstream Series from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, Pennsylvania. on BFA Sports. Second game of the day is scheduled to start at about 11:35. Stay with us here on the BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. More action coming up in a little bit.